Okay, today we will see how to set up the Django. Okay, so first of all, let me go to the Django and let me first of all open my WhatsApp. Over here in this video, I will show you how to set up the Django project. Okay, so from the first, so let me go to here. Now, at first, what you need to do is open the terminal. Okay, so let me open my terminal, and in this terminal what you need to do is type python dash dash version. Okay, so if you don't have the latest version, then you have to uninstall that version and try to install the latest version. Okay, so you also need to check the version of pip, and if this is also good, then you are good. Then what you need to do is at last you need to do Django admin, and you need to check the version of it. Okay, so you need to check the version of your Django, and if Django is not installed in your computer, then what you need to do is pip install Django. Okay, so if you hit the enter, then it will be installed. Okay, so requirement already satisfied in my case. In your case, it will download some folder. Okay, up to here we have installed the Django and we have checked the version of the Django. Now in the next case, what we do is we make one folder. Okay, I have made this Django cPanel. So from that folder, what I did is I just right click over here and went to show more option, and I did with open with code, and I get this page. Okay, so that much you need to do. Now in order to create a Django project, what you need to write is write a Django admin start project, and you need to keep the name of that project. In my case, I'll give just project. Okay, so this will be my project, so it will make here best directory, and inside this best directory I have this all this settings.py urls.py. okay, so I need to go inside that project, so cd project. Okay, I went inside that project. Now my command will recognize this manage.py, so I'll create one app over here. What I need to do is python manage.py start app and write the name of the app. Okay, so I'll just write app as a name of my app. You can give your own name. Okay, so okay, if I hit the enter, so it will create me over here app, and it will contain a bunch of these files.py files. Okay, so up to now we have created an app. Now after creating this app, what you need to do is go to settings.py, and over here there is a installed app. Okay, so this is a collection of list. Okay, so this is a list, and over here what you need to give is the name of the app. So app is my app name, so I write this thing app, and after this we need to see whether our project has been successfully configured or not. So what you need to do is python manage py run server. If we do this, it will open in a local server. Okay, so if we click this one, it should show you this page. Okay, if you have correctly done up to these steps, then you should see this page. Okay, after this what we need to do is now we will migrate this to our database. Okay, so what we will do now is we have this all these apps. Okay, so we need to transfer these apps to the database, and in order to do that, what I need to do is python manage.py migrate. Okay, if I hit enter, then it will create me some folder. Okay, so this is the db sqlite 3. So if you open this file, you will not see anything. So in order to see what's inside in this file, what you need to do is go to the extension and search sqlite. Okay, so if you install sqlite, what you need to do is download this first and this second one. Okay, so you need to install this both extensions. After installing these both in extensions, what you will see is now db sqlite 3. Okay, so you will see the bunch of tables that is present in your installed apps. We will discuss about this in much more detail in later part of our video. Okay, now after this we have migrated all these things. So now after this we will create a folder of templates and static. Okay, so to create a folder of templates, what you need to do is click on this app one. Okay, and create this folder and write the name templates. Okay, over here we will write our html. Okay, so html file will reside over here, and in this we will make one file. Let's say file, I'll say it as index.html. okay, so I'll give it a name as index.html. so inside this file, if I hit shift and 1 and hit enter, I'll get this skeleton. Okay, skeleton code. And over in this title, I don't want to change anything. I just want to show this h1 as hello old. Okay, so I just want to show hello. In order to link this HTML page with our Django project, what you need to do is we need to write some code over here. So what you need to write is define, let's say that's home, request return render. First one will be the request one. Okay, and the second one will be home.html. and over here, and in order to connect this with the URL. Okay, so what you need to do is go to the URLs and give our own path. Okay, so this and this is present in views dot, I will give it as index. Okay, so let me go to the views. Let me change the name of this function to index. Okay, because I have made the index.html, so I have written it for index.html. In order to connect this thing, what I need to do is now import that views folder. Okay, so I need to give from app name is app app, import the name of the module, that's views. So views.index will be now connected. And if I run this project only by writing python manage.py run server, and if I run this one again, then we need to see hello old. Okay, so it is being successfully rendered in our web page, so that's good. Now again, in this app file there are two things. Okay, so there is one templates and there is something known as static. Okay, so in my app I'll make again one new folder, that's static, and I will make again a new folder inside static for what you known as CSS folder. CSS file will reside here, and if you get this underline in CSS, then it will make the files or folder inside that CSS. Okay, now but we need over in static. Okay, click on this static, so this underline will move to the static and again create this new folder, and inside this new folder what you need to just write is as JS for JavaScript, and let me create a new folder, uh, and our images will sit over here. Okay, so this is our general configuration at our app level. Okay, so whatever CSS file will be required, we'll put inside the CSS. If we have any images for our app, then we'll put our images over here, and any JavaScript uh, code is over here. If we have any JavaScript code, then we'll put that code over here. Okay, so that's it. Okay, now again what we need to do is go to settings.py, and over here there is something known as static. Okay, so what we need to do is here we need to add the media root. Okay, so media root is equal to inside the base directory, that's a project. Okay, inside that base directory what you want to create is a folder named media. Okay, so inside this folder what we do is that what we are saying here is that if the admin wants to add any page related to image products or something that like that, then it will directly go inside this media. Okay, so if that admin adds that picture or something, okay, so it will create that media in this level. Okay, so in this project level, and inside that project what we want to give is media URL. What we want to save our images to is just media. Okay, so this much is the code for that thing. So in after doing all this we need to go back to urls.py, and inside this one what you need to do is from django.com import settings. Okay, and over here what I want to do is django.conf.urls dot static I want to import. Let's say I want to import static. Okay, so after doing this what you need to do is go inside this static folder. Okay, so inside this static folder you should not change anything. Okay, if you change any code over here it will create a problem. Okay, so what I just want to do is just take this the code present at 19. After this plus sign we will copy all these codes, and just to control C copy, and we will close this one, and after that we will just paste it over here. Okay, so this much you need to do. Okay, so after doing this what I want to show you is that I want to just create now after configuring all these things, now I'll go to this file. Okay, models.py, in order to create my own models. Okay, so here we'll create the class relating to the database, and we will migrate that to this database. Okay, in order to do that please wait a minute. Okay, so let me go over here. Let me go portfolio. Please wait a minute. Visual Studio Code. in the folder. Let me go to the P7. Let me go to this and let me open that. Okay. So over here, what we are going to do is inside that app, and in we have this templates. Okay, home.html. Okay, let me create first that let me build up that first this template. Okay, then only we'll come to the the this models.py. Okay, so in order to build this one, what we need to do now is let me create a navbar. Okay, so in order to create the navbar, we will use the framework known as bootstrap. Okay, so what I will search here is bootstrap, and from the bootstrap over here there is something known as a docs, and in docs there is a two folder. Okay, so this is not the folder, this is not the folder. Let me, it is over here. Let me go to the downloads, and over here you will see this two piece of code. Okay, download this thing. Okay, download this two code. Okay, because only copy this, not download. Copy this two line of code and paste it below this title tag. Okay, so let me paste it over here. So paste it over there, and this code, let code this control X, and that script file will go below this body line. Okay, so this will reside in below this script. Okay, so now if I again do h1 tag, and if I write hello world, now it will show me slight different than what I have previously seen. Okay, so if I do python manage.py run server, then I should see some little bit of difference. Okay, so I am getting like this. If I now paste, now I'll see little bit different. Okay, hello. Okay, after this what I want to do is inside that body folder I want to now remove this h1. Now I want to create a navbar. Okay, so in order to create a navbar, so navbar starts here. Now after writing that thing, what I want to do is create a navbar. Okay, so if I hit enter, so it will create me a div of a navbar, and I want to again create a container fluid. Okay, so after creating this container fluid, what I will do is what I want to do is just I think will copy and paste this code. Okay, this video is not about this bootstrap, so I'll just what I'll do is I'll just copy this code and just paste it over here. Okay, so we will discuss later is how we have done this code, but for now what we'll just do is control C, and in paste it in the Telegram. Okay, so there's no Telegram, so we need to do that. What's that? Okay. Okay, I'll just copy and paste this code for it will be easy if I do that. Okay, so if I just do in later part of these videos we will also see about bootstrap, but not today. Okay, so copy, Control A, Control P. So I have written some code over here. So if I run now again, so it is showing me this navbar, and this I'm just bringing this navbar. Okay, so हजुर 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 के पनि हैन, त्यो त्यतिकै हो हजुर, के पनि हैन, त्यो त्यतिकै हो अँ ए ल ल ल ए ल ल ल now why it is not showing me that card? So let me go to over in my code, so it should show me that card also. So HTML, I guess it is not getting me this over here. So in order to, so we are sending this context. Okay, so there is something known as context, and in order to do that, what I need to do is create the super user. Okay, so let me go to this folder. Let me just put this static CSS is there and now what I'll do just now is I'll just create a model. Okay, show you how to create the model, and do not worry about that code. Okay, so don't worry about that what I have written, just watch this video, and if it's possible mm, I'll just put my code in GitHub and give you the link. Okay, so don't worry about that. So let me create a model over here. So let me create a class called course and models.model. Then what I'll do is just create a one field known as character field of, so the maximum length I'm giving as 50. Okay, so I'll create an image, so models.image field, and what we will do is if admin uploads any image, then it will go to that media. Okay, to it will go to this images. Okay, upload upload to, and it will go to these images. Okay, and after this description is model dot text field. Okay, so this will be text field, and will not provide anything over it, so that's not a model, that's models dot text field. And after this we will just write the price of it, models and dot integer field over here. Now we have created a file. Okay, so we have created a class for our database. What it will do is that if I do migrate command, okay, so I need to do first of all make migrations, and then push that code into this db SQLite 3. Okay, then what it will do over here is that it will create me this table. Okay, so table name will be written by app underscore and then the name of that table that's given in this class, that is app underscore course will be my table. Okay, so let me show you that first. Let me stop this server. So what we need to do is python manage.py make migrations. Okay, so what we have here is in my system the pillow is not installed, so I need to do pip install pillow. Okay, so after installing that pillow I can do now make migrations. So after that make migration you'll see some changes in this migration folder. Okay, so you will see this 001 init.py and there is a bunch of code you can change from here also, but it is not advisable to change it over here. Okay, so let me cross that, and in order to push this code initial 01 on pi to this db sqlite 3, what you need to do is python manage.py and just to migrate and then hit enter. Okay, now you'll see the folder that's this app underscore course. Over here there is name, image, description and price. This id will be automatically generated. Okay, so every table needs one primary key, so this id is a unique identifier. Okay, so of this table, so this will be created automatically by this code. Okay, so this much is the thing. So now what we will do is mm, what we will do now is just to create a super user. Okay, so let me create a super user. For that what I need to do is python manage.py create super user. Okay, so if I do create the super user, then username I'll give it as my name, and I need not provide my official Gmail, so you can just give your own name and type the password. So I'll just do yes, and this has created me that admin site, my user and password. So in order to access that administrator admin access, okay, what you need to do is python manage.py run server, and over here what you need to do is just write front slash and admin. Okay, and if I do hit enter, then it will show me this username and password. Okay, I have already created that username and password just now, so I have given the username as Mohan and my password as also Mohan. Okay, if I hit enter, so I think I have written this as a capital one, so Mohan enter. Okay, so inside this it will show me all the tables that are present. Okay, so there is a inbuilt groups and users table built by the Django. Okay, so in order to bring this app slash course table in my this Django administration, what you need to do is go to this admin.py, and what you need to do is just import that model. Okay, so from data models import what it was the name of model, so course was the name, So import course, and in order to show it in that Django administration, there is two way of showing that in your Django administration. I'll show this first one, but we will usually use the second one. Okay, so admin.register, and I will give that course. Okay, so now if I go to my website, and if I do again run this server, then I guess I have disturbed the server. So let me do admin site what is it saying, I don't know. Control C, Python manage.py run server. Okay, now it's running. If I go over here, if I go to this site, and if I now what it will, now you can see this app, and inside this app we have this table courses. Okay, so if I go inside this courses, then what I have is now I can add these courses. Okay, so I want to add some course. So first is Python with Django. Okay, so let me choose one file over here. So in order to choose that file, let me keep this. Okay, let me put that over there. Python is a very powerful programming language. Okay, so I want to put the price as 1999. Okay, then I'll just do save. If I do save over here, the this will create a course object one. Okay, so I want to make on the course also for mon, and I want to choose the file. Inside this file I want to give the image for this mon, and description, this is the mon language, it is very beautiful. Okay, so whatsoever. Okay, so for this I want to give the price as 9999, and I'll just do save. Okay, so these two things are being saved over here. So over here this is not so much suitable. Okay, so it is not showing me any information about that. Okay, so this is this is not so comfortable to work with, so we'll use that the second method. Okay, so I will comment this one now. Now what I need to do is just give the decorator and make admin data register and write the name of that course. Okay, so I'm writing the name of the course, class course admin data model admin. Okay, so there is something known as a list display. Okay, so now I need to provide it in a list. That first is ID, second one will be the name, right? Third one will be the images. Okay, and fourth one will be description, and fifth one will be price. Okay, let me check that this is or not the image. ID will be automatically generated by that. So if I go to, let's say, Control C, and let me run that code again. So there is an error. Why there is an error over here? This displayed two images, not images, image. Okay, so image only. So if I do that image, now it will run. Now over here, if I go to, what is my admin? Okay, let me go to over here. There is an admin. Okay, Now if I refresh this page, now you will see this, now it will be more easy to read. Okay, so it will provide me in the form of table. Okay, so if I write the code like this, I provide the decorator admin dot register and pass the model. Okay, so you need to pass the name of that model, and you just need to make this course admin dot model admin. Okay, so we have just in this list provide the things you want to display over here. Okay, so if you don't want to show the id, then what you should do is just remove this item from this list. Okay, so I'll just do remove. And now if I go to this site and if I do refresh it, then id will be gone. Okay, so I want to show this, so I'll put it over there. Now what I have said you is that I have added some pictures from the Django administration. Yes, so if I add some pictures from that Django administration, the that images will be saved in this media folder. Okay, so inside this media there will be images. Okay, so inside that images what we have provided will be there. Okay, so if I go to the side over here, now what I want to do is just we have created an object, so we need to pass that object to their template. Okay, so in order to do that, what I need to do is from views.py, what I'll do is from dot views, what I not from dot views, what I want to do is from dot models import course. Okay, so I want to import that course over here. Okay, so in views.py, what I want to do is pass the course. Now I want to provide this course as an, let me first gather that all that objects in this context. So course that objects dot all. Now this will provide me the dictionary. Okay, in this context there will be two objects which we have created. Okay, so this will contain two objects, and in order to pass that object um, to my this template, what I need to do is just write over here the name. Okay, so let me say that as a context I need to provide it in the dictionary, so you need to be careful over here. So context, and the next will be context. Okay, so inside here we have provided that context. Okay, so in context it will first grab that first object and will put this in data, and over here this will print that image. Okay, in that card it will print that image, and data dot name will whatever name we have given in that whatever name we have given from that Django administration will come up over here, and data dot description and data dot price, and we have add this and we have done end for. Okay, so if you want to write this on your own code, so I'll just do this. You need to just pause this video and write it down. Okay, so this is the code. Okay, so now if I go to my website, okay, so what I will show is that I have created the two project. Okay, so I have created the two project from that site. Over here the space, there is problem with the space, but that is not our concern in this video. So I have get this beautiful looking these two. Okay, so if I go to now Django administration and just delete this mon one. Okay, so if I want to just delete this one, go to here and to delete. Are you sure? Yes, I am sure. So now again, if you go to this and do the refresh, then it will be gone. Okay, so this will be only be present. So by this, what we have seen is that how can we add the products from the Django administration, where to save it, and how to make our own models, how to make this views.py, and how to handle this urls.py. We have seen this index.html, but this may be slightly confusing to you. I will make the video regarding the bootstrap in near future, so stay tuned. Okay, so we have done the bunch of changes in this setting file. First change we have done is in that installed apps. Okay, so we have uh, edit that app, and what you need to do is if a Django administration adds any images, then where that images should reside is decided by this line of code. Okay, so we have done this one also, and that clause also. Okay, so from that urls.py we have also done this thing also. Okay, so up to now, if you are clear, then please hit that subscribe button and like the video. Okay, so we will again do this setup in our next video also, so please stay tuned and try to do this 3 to 4 times by yourself. Okay, so then only it will be clear. You should make it this into your muscle memory. Okay, so that's it for today. See you next time. Okay, bye.